Hey guys, my name is Cicely, and if you're interested in learning how I do these brows right here, go ahead and keep watching. Okay guys, so the first step to get really nice, thick, fluffy brows is soap. Yes, I said soap. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, it works. So all I'm gonna do, I have my wet spoolie right here. I'm going to rub it in the soap. Now you can use any kind of soap. You can use literally whatever kind of soap you want to use. The best soap is clear soap because it's obviously clear. But if you don't have clear soap, like I don't have clear soap, don't worry about it. All you need is some soap. So get your spoolie, rub it in your soap, and just brush through the brow hairs. The purpose of the soap is to mold the brow hairs in place. Not only does it do that, when you brush your brow hairs up, it just makes them look thicker. Like, you can see the difference already between this brow and this brow. And I've literally done nothing but brush it up with soap. And I pretty much, like, I go in with my soap, y'all. Like, don't be shy. I know you see all this white that I am getting up above my brow, but we're gonna worry about that later. I really, really, really go in with the soap. And make sure that all of your brow hairs are going in the direction that you want them to go. All right. So right now they're pretty much good. They're standing up. I don't really have too many stray hairs going on all over the place. They're good to go. Next step is you want to take a flat brush. So this brush is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's really good because it's tapered at the end here, and it's very, very thin. It creates a really nice sharp line. You don't want to use anything that's too thick at the end. You want to get something that is thin and tapered towards the edge, just like this brush. So I'm gonna use this brush, and then I'm also gonna use, this is the, what is this? Makeup Revolution London Brow Pomade in dark brown. Now, like I said, you can use this, or you can use, honestly, any other brow pomade. I know Anastasia has a great brow pomade, but hers is a little pricey, okay? Sometimes you don't want to spend, you know, 20-something dollars on your brow pomade. Sometimes you want to spend $7, okay? Sometimes you want to spend $5. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution one. The key to this is keeping the shape of your brush intact. So as soon as you, is this Fast and Furious outside my house? As soon as you, you're gonna get your brush, dip it in the product, okay? And you wanna have a tissue or something nearby to just squeeze the excess product off. Make sure that the tip of your brush is very, very tight, intact, in a straight line, because you want your eyebrow hairs to be looking like eyebrow hairs. Now, the first thing you're gonna do is just go under the brow and create, I call this the baseline. And it's honestly so light. It's almost nothing. You want your lines to be so light, because you can always add more later, rather than trying to remove because you were a little too heavy-handed. So just be extremely light and gentle. And don't forget, every time you dip the brush in product, you have something nearby to squeeze that excess product off and make sure that the tip of your brush is in line and intact. Okay, so I got the baseline down. Next, I'm just gonna fill in the ends. Now, as you can see, I do not start my line way up here. I start my line towards, honestly, the middle end of my brow, because I want to keep the beginning of the brow to look as natural as possible. So next, I'm gonna go in and fill in just like that. I'm not doing any crazy harsh lines. I'm literally going so soft and quick, gentle strokes. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the top. I'm just gonna start from here and literally just trace exactly how I want the shape of my brow to be. All of your lines should be so soft and so gentle. You can put a little bit more pressure once you get to the edge of the brow, but you don't want to put a lot of pressure here. You want to keep most of the product towards the edge of the brow. All right, and then for the middle and the beginning of the brow, I literally am so soft. I'm even lighter handed than I was towards the end of the brow, because we don't want heavy lines, we want soft lines. And you're just gonna keep filling in where you deem necessary. Now, when I tell y'all my brows, it is literally like Tokyo Drift outside. I don't understand. Okay, focus. Anyways, my brows have been through the struggle. Like, I remember looking at old pictures of my brows and being like, ooh, girl. Struggle has been real. But I made it through. Yes, God. Okay, and y'all, literally, I usually just stop here. Like, I don't like extremely dark brows. I like for you to actually see the hairs. So this looks pretty good. Next, to go ahead and clean up the brow and really to get it sharp, I'm gonna take my flat brush. Again, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna squeeze that flat brush with a tissue or a cotton pad or something to make sure that it's very flat and thin and tapered towards the edge of the brush. And then I'm gonna take my Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer. This is the color SX08. Put a little on the back of my hand. And when I say a little, I mean very little on the brush. And just go in and just clean up right under the brow. This is gonna make your brow look like you literally just got them waxed. Very gentle. Very light-handed. Like so. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the top of my brow. Some people use more of the color of their skin tone. I don't mind using this color because I always clean it up in the end anyway, so use whatever color you feel most comfortable with. But it should be noted that I have very little product on the brush while doing this. Like very little product. Almost nothing. Because I don't want any harsh lines, excess product, none of that. And then if you feel like you want to fix anything, you can. I'm just going to go back in and fill in just a little tiny bit, just right here. Yeah. Again, keeping the beginning and middle of the brow very natural. The last step, you guys, is just some clear brow gel. This is the Anastasia one. It's just clear. This really ensures that your brow stays in place all day long. You can really load it on there. Looks super pretty. And that is pretty much it. Bam. So y'all can see the difference between this brow and this brow. I'm gonna go ahead and do this brow, and then I'm gonna come back so y'all can see how both brows look together. Alright y'all, so I got my brows on. They are looking like sisters. They're looking like they got some real brow hairs popping off. The only thing we gotta do is go ahead and clean up all of this soap residue and concealer. All of that you do not want. So I just used some good old witch hazel and a Q-tip. And you just wanna go right around the brow to clean it up. And this is gonna pick up anything you don't want on your face. This is gonna clean it up real good. Just make sure you don't mess up the brow in the process. And then just use your finger, blend it out, clean it up. So the brows are complete. We are good to go. They are pretty much gonna stay on all night long. You don't have to worry about sweating them out or anything like that. They're set. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys learned something. And if you try my technique, the soap brows, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I wanna know exactly how you guys feel about it. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'm gonna get back with y'all real soon.